Hey, what's up guys? Hunter Sales here. Just got off Cherokee Lake. Today's August 6th. I wanted to bring you this week's fishing report. As you know, it's the dog days of summer. Tournament weights are down, down, down. Bites are getting tougher and tougher every single day. But if you pay attention to a few things, you can actually still have a really good day on the water, whether you're tournament fishing or just going out having fun. We probably caught, probably caught 10 fish today. Targeted smallmouth most of the day. I like catching the smallmouth, and so it's hard to get away from them. But we'll go over the three setups that were kind of the bread and butter today. The first bait is one that is my go-to pretty much all year long on Cherokee, and that's the ZMAN Ned Rig. This is the big TRD in green pumpkin. It's a 10th ounce head. I don't know if you can tell, but that 10th ounce head this time of year is really crucial because it gives you a really slow fall. It kind of circles on the way down with this mushroom head. That's why I like the ZMAN one instead of other brands. And it seems like that fall with the fish are finicky in August, July, August, September. That slow fall is a key to triggering those fish. On this deal, you're looking 18 to 25 feet on the lower end of the lake. The bigger the rock, the better. And so with that being said, I'm throwing 8-pound Tatsu. It's a really high quality fluorocarbon, and I'm tying that to a 15-pound mainline flash green Smackdown braid. Now the Smackdown braid is, I think it's a bigger deal this time of year than it is probably any other time of the year except for maybe the spawn, because you throw that bait out there and like I said, a lot of your bites are coming on that initial fall when that Ned is spiraling down. And so you watch that braided line and that high vis flash green, you'll see it jump and it'll just barely tick. And you know, without the high vis, you probably wouldn't see that. And so when you see that tick, it's just a real set straight into them. And that's how most of the bites are coming this time of year. It seems like the fish are up off the bottom, chasing bait, doing a few things. So big fan of the Smackdown braided line to an 8-pound leader. Kind of in the same category with those fish that are up off the bottom chasing bait. This is definitely my favorite bait, something that I have a lot of confidence in the late fall, or the late summer and early fall, is a 5-inch Flutter spoon. I don't think brand matters a ton. I do like having a feathered treble. I do like having a swivel on it. The setup of this Flutter spoon is super critical as far as the rod, the reel, even the line. So on a 5-inch spoon, I actually go down to 15-pound line. And that's plenty with this. It's a smaller treble hook. You don't have to really jack them on this like you do the 8-inch. And then the 15, it lets it flutter down a lot more naturally. I'm actually throwing this on a 7.3 medium heavy. I don't know if you can tell in the video, this rod has actually got a lot of tip on it there, and that's probably not going to show up in the video. But that 7.3 medium heavy, what it lets you do is you don't have to be super forceful with that bait. So you can let it flutter down, you can track it with a 15-pound line, it really gets a good kick, and then you can just kind of just one slow pump up, and that tip kind of works the bait for you, unlike the broomstick that you have to throw the 7 and 8-inch spoons on. Having a super fast reel is critical. You want to stroke it up and catch up with your line really quick. A lot of your bites, like I said, on the Ned Rig, they're coming on that fall. This bait has definitely been how I've been catching quality on Cherokee, both with fish in open water chasing bait, following them around on Panoptics and just pitching that Flutter spoon at them, and then some largemouth on some isolated rock piles, creek channel drop-offs and things like that. Those isolated pieces of cover are big this time of year, whether it's just one rock in the middle of nowhere, whether it's a brush pile on a do-nothing bank, something like that lets you be high percentage. You can run a lot of that stuff in one day. So that's a bait I love to go to. And the other one is something that I've been catching fish on all summer on Cherokee. This bait's always tied on in the summertime, and it's just if I can grab it, this is a green pumpkin flipping bait. This is a D-bomb. I've thrown the palmetto bug some, I've thrown a Cinco some. But it seems like that green beaver bait is definitely the best one. Flipping the 3/8 Angler Tungsten right now. Later in the year, it seems like you really want to go down in weight size. Same deal. Slower fall, fish will come up and get it. And so keep that in your mind this time of year. The fish want to be biting something on the fall. They don't really want something that's sitting down there in the bottom because they're not super aggressive. So something that's falling, it seems to trigger that fish's natural reflexes a little bit better. When I go to a 3/8 weight on my flipping setup, I actually go to a 7.3 heavy instead of my 7.6. And I just think that lets me be a little bit more accurate with my pitches. Still, same deal, 20-pound Seaguar InvizX. No problem putting it in the tightest spaces that you can. And where I'm flipping that bait, kind of a mix of things this time of year. Some dead wood, some laydowns and things like that, and deeper ones, 8 to 10 foot. And then also the same deal as before, the isolated willow bushes. You find one lone bush in 6 to 10 foot of water, and it seems like it's a guaranteed bite. I know the water level has been coming up, so there's been a lot of that deeper wood in the water. Look for, as the drawdown starts, for those fish to really pull out of the shallows and even get tighter on those isolated pieces of wood. Fishing should actually be improving over the next few weeks. So guys, get out on Cherokee, go catch some bass, tag Visit Jefferson County, Tennessee in your posts. Hope you have a great time. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let me know if you got any suggestions for the type of stuff I should be doing, but definitely blessed to have you guys following along. Thanks.